Prospector officially launches today, and if you're a fan of either automation or open world exploration games, this is one you need to keep an eye on. Honestly, even if you're thinking of getting into either genre, this game is actually a great starting point. Within the first couple of hours, I was building small factories that mine ores and turn them into ingots, fighting a jellyfish boss on my new pet robot, and making my capitalist mark across a planet never before inhabited by humans. Since this key was provided to me by the developers, if you like what you see today, you can grab the full game right now via the link in the description below. So what's Prospector all about? You start off by getting a feel for the land, familiarizing yourself with the biome and mining everything in front of you for materials and ores to build your first base. But what's a base without power? Using your materials, you build a transformer and turbines to harness energy to use for your furnace, creating ingots. Surely that must be worth something. Seems like your company, Tojo Corp, agrees with that sentiment, because soon enough you're building an exporter to fulfill orders, netting you money and increasing your ship rank. Slowly, the game's hooks start latching onto you. Wait, what's that? You can get a robot? You can pet it? Wait, you can ride it too? And it shoots lasers? Yeah, it's not as lonely as it may initially seem, since you have Ophelia, a massive pet robot that's always by your side, increasing your storage, carrying any heavy loot you find, and dealing major damage with its lasers to anything in the habitat. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah, as you keep exploring, you come in contact with the planet's sci-fi habitants, crash sites with precious cargo, alien artifacts, and bosses that definitely do not want you getting what they're defending. It didn't stop me anyway, and tell you what, it was worth it. Because as I explored more, collected more, built more, and delivered more, the game kept opening up to me in ways I did not expect. Oh, I can't go over water? I built myself a jetpack. I can't find specific materials? Created a mining base that drills into the ground and automates the production of its ingots. Need to look around for a plant I needed? I collect the seeds and build my own farm. As I kept playing, I learned the rules of the planet and bend them to my will. But then I discovered that the game doesn't constrict you to one planet. Oh no. There are colonies across the galaxy and they need Tojo Corp. As you collect the larger scrap from crash sites and level up your shipping rank, fulfilling objectives set to you by the game, you're approached by colonists that contact you, opening up your world to other planets waiting for a fate similar to the one you stand in. It felt so good using what I've learned in my initial planet to start building again, discovering again, and seeing what the game has in store for me. So, I've only just scratched the surface with Prospector, putting in about 5 hours with my pre-release key. But even then, a few things really stood out to me, both positively and some areas where I have minor concerns. Let's talk about it. Like I said in the intro, Prospector is a perfect game whether you're new to automation games, like me, or you're an expert. I admit, I could have been more efficient with some of my builds in the first hour, but the game slowly introduces mechanics that give you those aha moments to create some pretty cool automations. And I'm sure as I keep going, that feeling will only increase. The game genuinely works with you to achieve cool builds, not against you. The way they intertwine automation with exploration is actually something I haven't seen before, and it's one of the most impressive things about the game. Your ship acts as the central hub to everything. From there, you use supply lines to distribute power, provide you with oxygen, and show you more of the planet on the map, along with the resources available in their vicinity. And then you build mini bases across the planet that vary from a production base focused on creating items and sending them off planet, to harvesting and mining if there's a resource nearby that you're interested in. You even build some weirder bases that you won't see in any other game, like a moth incubator that drops materials to create research samples. I can already tell it's going to get much weirder and more sci-fi, and I'm totally here for it. Currently, I only have very minor concerns, but I felt like I should mention them anyway. First, when you explore more of the map and find the resource icons, I don't always know what they are. I would have liked some sort of legend to refer to. And actually, a step further would be a journal that shows each material, ore, and inhabitant you discover, so you know exactly what you're missing for production. That would be a huge quality of life improvement. My other concern was with the boss fight mechanics. I only fought the Jelly Mama, and I beat her through sheer tanking, which I have a feeling isn't how you're supposed to do it. I initially tried to dodge the attacks, which I assumed were the crosses on the floor, but there were just too many of them, and even when I did dodge, I would still take damage. Maybe I'm missing something, but it didn't feel quite right. As you can tell, the positives far outweigh the negatives I encountered during my early experience, which really shows how great Prospector is from a game design standpoint right from the start. So, after diving into those first 5 hours of Prospector and seeing what it brings to the table, the big question is, who exactly should be picking this game up today? First and foremost, if you're a fan of automation games like Factorio or Satisfactory, but you're looking for that experience in a truly open world, explorable sci-fi setting with a twist, then Prospector is absolutely for you. It offers the satisfying loop of designing efficient factories and supply chains, but wraps it in a vibrant alien world that generally encourages you to venture out. Similarly, if you enjoy exploration games like No Man's Sky or Astroneer, but you often wish they had a deeper, more engaging base building and progression system, Prospector fills that void beautifully. The sense of purpose from expanding Tojo Corp across the galaxy and bending the planet to your will is incredibly compelling. And here's the really exciting part. If you're someone who's been curious about either genre, but found the games I mentioned intense or complex, Prospector is actually a fantastic starting point. Its first few hours are incredibly welcoming, gradually introducing mechanics in a way that truly helps you grasp the core concepts without feeling overwhelmed. It gives you those aha moments that make the genre so addictive. Ultimately, if you're ready to make your capitalist mark on new planets, automate everything you can, and explore a captivating alien frontier with your loyal robot companion, then you should absolutely grab Prospector right now. And that's my early look at Prospector. I can confidently say this game offers an incredibly satisfying blend of deep automation and compelling open world exploration, all wrapped up in a unique sci-fi package. It's a fantastic experience for both genre veterans and newcomers alike. If you're as excited as I am to start making your capitalist mark across the galaxy, Prospector officially launches today, July 31st. You can grab your copy right now via the link in the description below. Does Prospector seem like a game you try out? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want more reviews and first looks on underrated and overlooked indie games, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Have a good day and stay weird.